So this is the second question from the exam ones. Quite tricky. So you've been given some previous sort of hints about what to do, right? I think this line here is really important, okay? And I'm starting with that. So therefore, it says there are 3 more blue pens and green pens. So if I say green, let's imagine that there's X number of pens, and then blue, let's say there's X plus 3. Okay. Now, let's just imagine that taking 2 pens out of a box. I know it's a somewhat kind of contrived question, but what would we do? We would draw ourselves a little tree diagram. Okay. So just do the same. Yes, all right. Okay. I don't know what the numbers are, but it doesn't matter. That would be green, blue, green, blue, green, blue. What's the chances of getting a green one? How many green ones are there? There's X. How many pens are there altogether? There's 2x plus 3. Now, I know it looks a bit weird, but it's right. Let's imagine we take a second green one. So there's 1 less green one, and there's 1 less pen overall. Now, the other bit, I'm only going to do this bit down here now. What's the chances of getting blue and blue? Well, how many blue ones? X plus 3. How many altogether? 2x plus 3. 1 less blue one, 1 less overall. Okay, it tells me here the probability that Simon will take 2 pens of the same colour is 27 over 55. So that's this plus this. So it's this multiplied by this multiplied by this, and these 2 answers added together. So if I write that out for you, now it just looks a lot more complicated than a normal probability question. For me, it's actually a really good question. I like the question, so I'm going to do that. And then we've got x plus 3 over 2x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 2, 2x plus 2. There we go. And that lot's going to equal 27 over 55. Okay. If I'd have given you numbers, I bet you'd have worked all of this out. Okay, if I said what's the probability that the 2 pens are the same colour, you would have done that, you'd have done that, you'd have added them together. Alright, we just don't happen to know what these things are. So let's multiply this lot out. So we end up with x squared minus x, and this bit over here is going to be, so it's going to be plus, and then we've got x squared plus 5x plus 6. And then denominator, I need to do this once, okay, because it's going to be the same on both of them. Alright, and that's going to give me 4x plus 10x plus 6, and then that lot's equal to 27 over 55. Let's tidy up the numerator a little bit. What have we got? We've got 2x squared, we've got plus 4x plus 6. It's still over 4x squared plus 10x plus 6, and it's still equal to 27 over 55. Right, okay. From here, multiply both sides by this. I don't want this denominator to be here, so let's multiply it there. And again, the 55, let's multiply both sides by that. So it becomes this, 2x squared. So I haven't actually multiplied anything out yet. I'll do that in a second. If you're more confident, you can multiply it as you go, but my advice would be to do one step at a time. Show what you're doing. Right, so multiply all of this out, and then that gives us 110x squared, looks dreadful, plus 220x plus 330 equals 27 times 4 is 108x squared, plus 270x plus 6 times 27 is 162. Oh, I had to think about that one. Right, take that away, take that away, take that away. So that gives me 2x squared. So I'm just taking all of this stuff away from both sides. Minus 50x, and then plus 330, take away 162 is 168, and then that equals 0. We've got a nice little quadratic to solve. All even numbers, so let's just half everything because it'll make life easier. There we go, plus 84 equals 0. See if we can factorise it. Hopefully it'll factorise. X minus, what have we got? We got 4 and 21, so therefore that means that x must equal 4 or 21. So make that equal to 0. However, if we read the question, this is the important bit about here, there are more than 12 pens in the box. There's more than 12 pens in the box, well then x can't be 4, can it? Because that would mean 4 plus 7, that would mean 11. That's what he said, there's more than 12 pens in the box. So the question was, how many green pens? 21. There you go.